What's up YouTube, NCG here, bringing you a Fluffal update. Now, Fluffal still haven't got bloody patchwork. One card Konami, it's all it would have taken to sell you a set. But they do not need to worry because of this little guy right here, this Frightfur Sabertooth. It just kind of helps them throughout links so much, and it can still OTK with it. So without further ado, I'm going to crash into the deck profile and we'll show you how it can still be incredibly strong. So, we start off with triple Fluffal Dog. This is your searcher of the deck. Gets you pretty much any one of your monsters that you need. Triple Fluffal Penguin. When it's used as fusion material, it's kind of like Aggressive Charity. Draw 2, pitch 1. Triple Fluffal Wings and triple Fluffal Bear. Obviously, you pitch Bear, get your Toy Vendor out, and then you get to Toy Vendor effects, pitch Wings, do whatever, and then draw 2. Double King of the Swamp. Double Fluffal Owl. Both your poly searchers. Both, obviously, Fluffal Owl can be a poly itself. So it kind of gives you everything you need. Triple Edgimp Chain, 1 Edgimp Sabers, and 1 Fluffal Cat. Now your cat again helps you circle around that poly, making Frightfur Sabertooth that much easier to make, especially with free materials. And then it kind of helps you go around. And Edgimp is another recyclable card that can again help push you through to a Frightfur Sabertooth Tiger. Onto the spells. Triple Toy Vendor. This is probably one of your most important cards because it gets so many effects. You can add an Edgimp Sabers or 1 Fluffal monster from your deck when it's sent to the graveyard. And then once per turn you discard a card, draw 1 card and show it. And if it's a Fluffal monster, special summon it. Otherwise send it to the graveyard. So he helps out massively. We play the lineup of double poly and 1 fusion sub. Obviously the fusion sub gives you the draw. Some people play 2 fusion sub. It's more the requirements, the fact that you need to have the monsters on field to use the poly. It's a little bit harder to do, but Fluffals can still do it nonetheless. Triple Instant Fusion. Now, do not worry about Norden. You want to be going into your Fluffal Sheep. Now, Sheep, again, is massively important because it's a 1 card step into going into Frightfur Sabertooth. Because you go Instant Fusion, get Sheep out, then use the effect to get rid of Sheep. Use a poly to use Sheep and 2 monsters from your hand. Get into an indestructible Sabertooth. Sabertooth brings back your Sheep, and your Sheep can just be circled from then on. Double Fusion Recycling Plant and 1 Terraforming. This can easily be kind of any engine you want. Some people do play the Predator Plant engine into Brilliant Fusion engine, into an Ultra Poly, to stuff like that. To be totally honest, I'm trying to keep it as budget as I possibly can and keep it as focused around Fusion Summoning as I best. And these are kind of the ideal way to do it, especially when you get the materials back during the end phase, and it just kind of helps you cycle around to get into your Sabertooth, Kraken, and so on from there. Double Frightfur Fusion, easily place it free if you want, but because the deck doesn't have, it's not extended into link markers on this one, we are focusing purely on Sabertooth and the Fusion played around that. You don't really want free because you can't do it as quickly or as easily, and you're banishing materials that Sabertooth can revive. Fusion Recovery, again, adding back the material in a poly, kind of helps you recycle your plays. Foolish Burial of Goods to dump your Toy Vendor. 1 Soul Charge because, again, if you want to play Soul Charge, this can help go you into your fusions. It can also help get you into your link cards. Now, there's very few link monsters that the deck can run efficiently, purely because it just takes up so much kind of extension. There's no out-and-out generic card that really works for the deck straight out right. Deco Talker is probably the best we've got at the moment, and then Proxy Dragon helps out a mass amount. So it's really down to you on how you want to play that one. And then the traps, we play 2 Crazy Prison. I think it's incredibly strong. Yes, alright, your opponent is stuck with, can still use link monsters, but to be able to stop your opponent's Synchro and XYZ in, which is again is what zoos really want to do, obviously more XYZ in than Synchro in, it's a nice cheap version rather than D-Barrier, and then it locks them out for 2 turns, and you're not really too fussed about XYZ in because you can go into Link and Fusions. We then play triple Frightfur Sabertooth. I haven't got my 3rd one yet, so I do need to pick one of them up. And triple Frightfur Sheep, purely because these are 2 of the main cards that you resolve around the combo. Unfortunately, Sheep is still a little bit pricey because it hasn't got that major reprint as of yet. But 2, you can still do it at 2. 3 just makes it a little bit easier and consistent to go with. Double Frightfur Kraken, this is obviously your OTK play because you have the ability to go into Kraken, you send 1 card, then go into Sabertooth, Sabertooth revives Kraken, Kraken can attack twice, and go from there. Double Tiger, this can help, you can either protect it from strike or this can help bait out your opponent's back row, clear off your opponent's boards and go from there. Frightful Wolf, this is your OTK player. You just, literally, if your opponent's got nothing left on the board after you've tigered them or whatever, you play Frightful Fusion, you play Poly, you play anything, you get this guy up to 5 materials, you're going 10k direct. Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, again, you play lots of dark monsters from your extra deck, a couple from the main, so getting into Venom isn't that hard and it's still an incredibly good card to play. We then play the one Decode Talker, the one Proxy Dragon. Obviously, this is your 5 card requirement because you're going to Decode, then you're going to Proxy, and Proxy will then unlock more for you. But it's just options there for you. And then the one Ragnar Zero, because I think it's quite fun against Zoo. Yeah, alright, your Dryden wants to do stuff, but your Zoos are always going to be different, so you just detach, pop, draw one. It's not foolproof. This can pretty much be any other card you want to play. And you can kind of go from there. Now, yes, you could easily play Gofu in the deck, and that makes the consistency a hell of a lot more better because you play Gofu, you go into your Decode Talker or your Proxy Dragon, you then unlock more fields. But like I said, the build kind of focuses more on Sabretooth because he is your heart and soul of the deck. He then, you know, the ability to revive the Fluffal monster and kind of extend your plays that way is massively important for the deck, and that's kind of how it rolls. Anyway, very short, very simple, very to the point. Gotta love Fluffals. You know, they're incredibly fun to play. They can, and they still can OTK. They're not that bad of, they're not in that bad of a position. Patchwork would be a very, very welcome addition to the deck. So hear me Konami, please, please, please give us Patchwork sometime soon, and not a jump promo so that all of Europe can use it as well. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Until next time, guys. See ya.